Google Webmaster Tools Crawl Errors. Hello and welcome. In this video session I'm going to talk about a couple of important aspects of looking at the crawl errors that Google Webmaster Tools will show for your website. Now, I don't think there is any website that will not see crawl errors, okay? Meaning it's just part of managing a website. First thing to do is, when you see any crawl errors, is don't panic. Instead, sit down and think, okay, what's really going on? Okay? That's where Google Webmaster Tools Crawl Errors option show you more details as to when Google came to look for a particular URL, it couldn't find it. As you can see, it's gonna give you details as to, okay, was it to do with your server, was it to do with your pages, was it for smartphones, and so on. Okay, so you can explore all these details, but they're basically self-explaining. Okay, so we're interested in Google rankings, and the web option shows me right now, it's showing me there's 6 pages. As you can see, there's 6 pages. When Google tried to crawl, it couldn't find it, and my server returned 404 page not found error. Okay, first thing, you have to have custom 404 error pages. Okay, that's actually a very great user experience for your visitors, instead of chucking the default 404 page not found. Okay, so always think of creating custom error pages. Now when you press on a link, okay, what will happen is it's gonna give you details, as in when was the request made. Okay, what was the URL in question? Was it in your sitemaps? Because particularly if it was in your sitemaps, then you should really take a look at what's really going on as to why your server throwed 404 error page. Okay, and also it can then show you, okay, well, there is more information we know about this URL that we couldn't find, and these are the links that Google shows you as to these pages actually link to this page here. Okay, so now before you start using 301 redirect, okay, what you can do is you can go back. You can copy the URL in question. Let's copy this URL. Let's copy up to here, because Google knows where my URL is. And on the left hand side we have fetch as Google. Then let's place that URL, that portion of it. As you can see now, it's gonna go and fetch this entire URL. Okay, you have options as to fetch as different things, as in different user agents, but we're interested in Google rankings for the general web search. So therefore we simply press fetch. It's gonna give you this notice, it's pending. It does a quick job, and as you can see, all seems okay. Now why is that? Because I fixed this by using 301 redirects, right? So simply the quickest way is, first identify what's really going on with the URL in question. Is it something to do with you? Is it something to do with your web server and your hosting account? If it's to do with your hosting, contact your hosting manager or hosting provider and say, okay, you know what, apparently the server is returning error codes for my pages, because surely you don't look at your website 24/7. Your website, when you visit, it may look all okay. Different pages you may visit, click on it, and all seem okay from the front end for you. But for Google, it may not. Okay, so therefore, if you know for a fact that when you explored all the avenues, you really can't find out what's going on, okay, then you need to seek professional help. Okay, if you can remedy it and find out, identify why. It will oftentimes to do with your server and hosting account. Yeah, so you can contact them and perhaps get them to help you and so on. But I show you a quick step. Let's say I know for a fact that these URLs that it's showing me has been moved permanently. That means they will not be online anymore. Simply copy them if that's the case. Open up Notepad, paste the URL so you can simply copy. Easier. You log into your hosting account. Okay, this is for 301 redirect. Okay, now I know that Google will always see this if I don't fix it, because I know I have recently moved these pages somewhere else. So these URLs no longer live online, right? If that's the case, you have an option to do 301 redirect through your hosting. Almost 99% of hosting providers will give you an option to do redirection through your hosting account. Okay, and all you do is you simply paste the URL portion, just that portion that you know you moved. Okay, and then all you do is place the new URL that you want Google to go when it requests the moved page, right? So that's all you need to do. But once again, you need to keep an eye on your crawl errors in Google Webmaster Tools and find out why that's going on. Okay, you can once again check fetch as Googlebot to see what's going on, because it gives you option to do that, right? Now, since you come to my YouTube channel and learn with me, I'd like to share with you proven expertise that will help you rank your keywords in Google, right? So, if that's the case, when you think of redirection, 301 redirection, don't make the honest mistake like every other website owner, because a lot of information that I read through online informs website owners wrong. Meaning, when you remove pages from your website permanently, okay, when you do that, it isn't smart for you to simply redirect Google to your homepage, because that's what everyone else is doing. Okay, so they move a web page, okay, and then they tell Google to, well, okay, these are moved, instead of going there, go here to the home page. Okay, a lot of people make this honest mistake. Don't do that. If you want to see top Google rankings, you need to think a little bit different. Okay, now when you think a little bit different, what you need to do when you do redirection is always redirect pages that you removed to new pages that are related to the content on the old page. Okay, that is very, very important, or else you're gonna lose all the power this page had if you simply redirect all the removed pages to your home page. Okay, don't do that. Instead, think of other pages that is very related to the page that you're redirecting. Okay, that's very important. One more insight that I want to share with you is that it is perfectly logical for you, if you can't, for some reason, can't do this one-to-one relationship redirection, okay, if you can't do that, then it's perfectly logical to, instead of redirecting Googlebot to your homepage, it's okay to redirect to HTML sitemap. Okay, that actually may work out better at some cases. So always think like this. Before you direct Google to your homepage, ask yourself, the page that I want to redirect, can I redirect Google to a similar page, okay, similar to whatever you're redirecting? Okay, that's the key. I want to thank you very much for learning with me, and I would strongly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel it is our YouTube channel, yours as a website owner, that I'd like to contribute to the growth of your online business through these how-to videos. If you enjoyed and benefited from this video tutorial, please give me a like, and also don't forget to subscribe, because I have many useful videos showing you how to take full advantage of Google. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.